Hey YouTube, in for fun here, and this video is going to be about advantages. Trying to find advantages, maybe helping each other with some stuff in education and that. I want to run a little story that I had done a magazine like Clipper magazine, if you're familiar with that, or any type of magazine that goes to your house and has nothing but local advertising in it for mom and pop type shops. The magazine I had first was Welcome to the Neighborhood. Then it became Neighborhood Magazine Group. And I was having the magazine printed. I was averaging $1,000 a page. So there was quarter pages, half pages in the magazine, 3/4 pages once in a while. And I would go around to all the local mom and pop shops, and I would mail these magazines out to the neighborhood. And usually it was about, 20,000 homes. And it was in Thousand Oaks and Westlake Village, out here in California. Then I expanded the magazine to an area called Camarillo. So then I had 2 magazines. And I was saying to myself, how can the Clipper magazine charge this amount of money for an ad, and I have to charge a little bit more money, and they're a big magazine? So I started looking into the mailing, and I found out that they were mailing at a lot cheaper rate than I was. So what I did was, I contacted the post office. I found out that at one of the main post offices here in Los Angeles, I could take a class. Well, I took that class, and I found out that I could mail my magazine out for, I believe at that time, it was about 7 cents a house, maybe 3.5 cents a house. It was 7 cents a house. And I was mailing at 13 cents a house, and all I had to do was help the post office and give them carrier routes and buy the route information. And I found a company where I could buy the route information for, I believe it was about a penny a house, and I was paying the mailing house 5 cents a house. So my cost, once I got this data, dropped significantly. So I was able to cut my mailing in more than half. I was able then to increase the number of houses I went to, which made my people that were buying the ads in the magazine happier, because I increased it to 35,000 homes. So that gave me an advantage. Then when I opened up the second magazine, which was in Camarillo, I did what was called common pages. So when I took that magazine to the printer, I had 8 pages of common pages. So I had 35,000 homes, 70,000 homes with the same advertiser, and I was able to charge the people that wanted to be in the common section a little bit more money, but they got 70,000 houses instead of the 35,000 houses. So on the printing side, I was able to increase the number of homes for an advertiser, but I kept my costs down because it didn't cost hardly anything to add that extra 35,000 sheets to the magazine. So again, my advantage now became that I was mailing cheaper, I was hitting more houses, and I didn't have to charge the advertiser that much more money to go into these common pages, which then allowed me to expand to Malibu and Ventura, the city of Ventura and Oxnard. So I ended up with Thousand Oaks, Westlake Village as one magazine, Malibu as another magazine, Camarillo, and Ventura. I had 4 magazines. And in those 4 magazines, the clients were able to choose, do I want to be just in my local magazine, Malibu, or do I want to go into all 4 magazines, which ended up hitting more than 100,000 homes. And the price did not have to go up that much more for the people to get more homes, which gave them more bang for the buck. And I was able to beat a Clipper magazine in price and circulation for the local magazines. Now, the reason I shut down that magazine was it was hard chasing about $60,000 a month. The post office will not mail unless you have all your money to them, and the printer will not mail unless they have all the money for the printing. And the mailing of the magazine was close to $10,000, and the printing was about $12,000. So you see, I had to chase a lot of money, and I was just a one-man crew doing it, and my graphic artist. So we ended up shutting it down because the wife didn't like it, that I was spending as much time chasing money as I was doing the printing of the magazine. So that's the advantage I had. You know, I found out about the mailing and the printing. In this business, you know, it's about driving traffic to your eBay ad if that's where you're selling, or driving traffic to your Craigslist ad where you're selling, and then finding the stuff. One of the ideas that I have about driving traffic to my eBay ad is advertising more on Craigslist, but putting a backlink in the photo so that if they click on the photo, it'll take them to the eBay auction. Unfortunately, Craigslist doesn't like that, and with my experience of Craigslist, like I've said, I got into a little trouble with them because I was spamming. They'll catch up to me, and I don't have enough Craigslist accounts right now to afford to lose any more of them. So that's definitely an advantage that I have or could use, but I'm looking for more advantages. If anybody has any ideas about how to drive traffic to the ad, about shipping for less money, I haven't really gotten into that. I'm just pretty much using United States Postal Service. I haven't looked into FedEx or UPS. That could be an advantage. Any ideas? Let me know. Thank you for watching the video.